Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome to Planet Zoo today. Happy Flirms Day folks, I hope you're well. It is actually Monday, wow, another week. Good stuff. My god, I'm so hot. I mean, temperature wise, not looks wise, but you know, normally I'm a lot more fresh-faced. I just realised how dark it is in here. Hold on one moment. Oh, God, I've been out building. I don't know if you've been if you follow me on Twitter, you'll know the trials and tribulations I've had this morning. I've been building. There we go. I've been building a play set for Zan, like a swing set. Oh, it's so hot. It's 38 degrees outside, and I'm on my own. Nicola's in work. Xana's in daycare, and I'm sweating buckets. But I thought, you know what, I'll come in during the hottest time of the day. I'll come in and play a little bit of Planet Zoo and have a low and say hello to my Geekism folks. So I hope you're well. Go see you back on the Zoo hype. I'm not on hype at all. Don't do hype. But I'm enjoying the game at the moment, playing it a little bit and having a fun time. So that's all good. Haven't had to catch those two streams. What did I miss? So yesterday was Animal Crossing, so that's not nothing crazy new there. And then last time we were in here, we were just kind of doing some Amazon, not Amazon, sorry, some Congo River style detailing. It needs to really get like bushed up, so to speak. Put tropical on. Hopefully DLC can come in. I won't be that fussed. It depends. If they really blow my mind and come out with like fish or birds, I'd be excited. But so far the DLC we've had for the game hasn't really impressed me that much. I'm fed up with pretending that I'm impressed. I'm not. I wasn't impressed with either of the DLC. Coming along though, he's going to love it. I know, right? The plan is to get it done by the end of the day. I want it done so that when he gets home, he can go and use it. It's technically a birthday present, and it's not his birthday until August. But I thought, you know what? We've got it now. What's the point in it sitting in a shed for a month of beautiful weather when you know he could be getting some use out of it, you know? So yeah, I'm gonna be opening it up with juice. Okay, yeah, so the wall and the canopy, that's what we did last time. And we'll carry that on today as well. But we're going to do a little bit of foliage. We want to get some foliage done today. I really want to sort of flesh it out. There we go. How does it work? So I hope for minutes. I hope you have a good day. Thank you, Savannah. Thanks for popping by. I hope you don't get into trouble for chatting to us while you're working. I hope you have a great day. They're pretty. Where are they from? South America. Not even close to where we want, but I don't care. I like them. I'm going to have loads of flowers in. Just a few flowers, I think they're quite nice. There we go. Oh, the last thing we did, I remember that. The last thing we did was put some of these vines in here, which I think looks really good. And we did some over there as well. So I think if we maybe carry on with that, so that we know that's done. But I think they look really good. Give the tree a new sort of look to it. There we go. Hi Nina. Whoop, hello. Yeah, some of those over here as well. God, those monkeys are noisy. Never thought of doing that with the vines and the game. Very clever. Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? I think just adds a little bit to it. Won't get in trouble, no worries. Doing computer work for a while, so I can have the stream on in the background. Awesome sauce. Oh, that's awfully empty. Here is a bit too wide and open. Should we mega cheese? Boom. Oh, that kapok tree just there, just for like, oh, they disappear as you go near them. Okay, I know that's such a weird bug, that one. I think it's a bug. I can't imagine that's working as intended. It's too much detail for me. Well, that's fine. Everyone plays the game differently, and everyone plays the game correctly, so do not worry about that at all. I have spent the best part of 2 weeks on this habitat, and it isn't particularly very good. So, just how things go. If I can have a beer along the street, I know I don't make a habit of drinking on stream particularly, but God, it's so hot today. Sometimes you just need a beer, right? As long as Johnson doesn't say Savannah isn't working really loud. No, I would never do such a thing. Looked up, it's a camera that wasn't there then. So that we're leaving open because there's a chance I might run the river along there. But otherwise, I feel like maybe that's it. Where's an Okapi? Let's find one and see how happy they are about the situation. I mean, they're fully happy because we've turned welfare off, but out of interest, they haven't got much space, but I don't care. Otherwise, their habitat is good apart from enrichment items. So we'll give them some enrichment items, make it fun for them, that's fine. So, what can you have? So, you need food and drink. I'm assuming the food is just getting thrown out on the floor at the moment. What's you obstructed by? Just life. Sure, you can get to the river for water, so I'm not going to worry about that. You have bedding. So they can have a hanging barrel feeder. They haven't got much, have they? Here we go. Plant screen, that's probably cool. We have that so it's like in the tree. A hanging barrel feeder looks kind of fun. Yeah, that'll do. I wonder if that's enough for them. Where are you? Yeah, that's good. They both fit quite well. Hard relate, yeah. Do you think the game has been as successful as Frontier wanted or imagined? I always thought Planet Coaster did better, but I may be wrong. I have no idea, Joe. It's a really interesting question, actually. I think purely from like how it did on things like YouTube and stuff, I think it had better original numbers than Planet Coaster. I think it's had a shorter tail than Planet Coaster, though. So Planet Coaster kind of peaked, and then all games do this. Like day one, pretty much for a game is the best it's going to get. Like occasionally a game will do really well, randomly later on. Like Witcher 3 did really well when the Witcher TV series come out. But for the most part, a game goes up to here and then just tails off, and that's what you kind of expect. You might get little pivots where there's sales and stuff, but I think Planet Zoo's this went higher, but Planet Coaster's one sort of leveled out longer. Whereas Zoo kind of burnt really hot and really quick. But that's completely just my opinion. It's just my opinion, man. You know, like no basis for that at all. Just how I feel. Big Happy was running through the leaves then. It was bored. It wanted to go and play with leaves. Right, so next up then is this. So I've already started building out the basic for it, and I quite like it, but we do need a roof on it, and I feel like it would be silly to not do a roof, same as we've done here. So, can we copy? Do you personally prefer Coaster or Zoo? I would struggle to pick, honestly. I love how Zoo looks. I prefer the pieces of coasters. I have more of an interest in the subject matter of Planet Coaster. probably coaster. I suppose if I really had to pick, I would probably say I prefer coaster. So we're going to put that there. We're not going to use the whole roof out of that because it's quite impractical. We're going to come back to this, and this is called vertical wooden plank. So we'll find the tiered piece of this. There we go. Hi everyone. Hi Neve. Hope you're doing okay. Oops. How about some glass there? Yeah, that's good. All good here. Starting a new project today. Completely stripping down my ukulele, sanding, painting, the works. Awesome. Put some posts on Discord. I love watching people like do things like that, even if it's not something I'm knowledgeable about. Like I don't know anything about ukuleles other than they are little instruments. Yeah, put some posts on Discord if you don't mind. I love seeing that kind of thing. Someone in Discord is asking about the rotate tool, saying they're only getting one axis, not all three. Are they doing something wrong? No, not at all. That's because they're using a wall piece. So anything in the game that's on a grid, so if you look at the actual picture of the shape, you'll see that some of them have a grid pattern on that picture as well. It's the easiest way to show you is a wall piece here, this little grid here in the corner. And if it's on one of those, that means that it's a construction piece or wall piece, so you can only rotate it on the axis like that. Then other pieces that don't have that little grid on are fully rotational in any direction. So most likely you're using a wall or a floor or something like that, and that's not allowing the rotation to happen. I said, oh god, it's hot. Very yellow. One of the heart games only gives you one axis rotation 2. It's been ages since I played. Not that I'm aware, no. What are they noisy, them Okapis? I realised that it would be much easier to redo these again. Which I think I might have to. Yep, alright, we'll do them again. It's 3:50 in the morning in Australia, and I stayed up to watch you. Watching you helps me with ideas for my zoo. Tars, that's awesome to hear. I apologise for not doing a late stream. We do a late stream every so often, which is perfect for our Antipodean buddies, but I haven't done one for a while. I apologise for that. Glad to be here. Hi, Jordan King. Hope you're well. Thanks for stopping by. The streams are kept on the channel though, for those of us who are on the other side of the world. Yes, exactly. I always leave them uploaded afterwards so that people can watch them back and all that. Stripping the paint's a lot of work, but fun. Over the weekend I stripped the paint of an old kidney-shaped vanity. It still needs to be sanded and stained like today. It's one of those very satisfying things, right? Oh, that's good. I'm trying to do something that's like clean, modern, but still has like the front of house style to it, you know? Hi, Ruby. So I have to catch a live stream. Hi, Celery Wife. That's a good name. Hi, are you going to make a big zoo or is it going to be casual? I don't understand what that means. We're just making a zoo. This is what we're working on here. It's a new zoo. It's very as in the project is new. The actual zoo itself is meant to be like a mix of the old and the new, actually. So we play. We're pretty casual here. We're pretty chill. Come on, kind of off there, look. A little bit of stubble. No, it doesn't. It's all patchy and horrible. I wish I could grow good stubble, but I cannot. It comes out very patchy and gross. I just haven't got around to shaving in the last couple of days. Watching my zoo makes me want to restart my zoo so badly. It was such a commitment. Yeah, it is. I wouldn't aim towards starting a new zoo now. I don't think I've started too many. So I would make a level to surface. Yes, level to surface would be very, very useful. Hey John C, watch the 3D printing channel. Loved it. When will the next upload be? Thanks, Alpha Wolf. I'm aiming for every Friday at the moment, as it stands. The vlog will be every Friday. For those of you who don't know what Alpha Wolf is talking about, I've started a new channel called Geek Print, where I'm vlogging my 3D printing process. I've recently got a 3D printer, thanks to the very generous donations of those on the channel, and I'm documenting my process as I learn how to use it. And you can find that at Geek Print. A quick Google should bring it up. Now what do we do here then to make this look right? Even Johnny spoke to Hades anytime today? I certainly have, Johnny. Yes, God, that thing needs to do one. But we're getting there. We're getting there. It's okay. Streams so chill, so pure. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed them, Ruby. Okay, it's going to bring you down to there. We go. There's just a nice little subtle rise on that one. It does mean us redoing this. There, and then we can fix this up with a bit of detailing rather than putting more wood in. What do you think about making, or do you want to keep that a secret? On the channel, yeah. Well, I mean, the vlogs are kind of behind, so the next, like, the vlog that's coming out on this Friday is what I made a month ago, because that's how long the videos take to edit. So it's not necessarily secret. If you follow my Geekprint Instagram, you'll have an idea of what's coming up. Right, big old plank of wood. Yes, there we go. 1-to-1 scale jaunty head. Yes, I would be totally down with that. No questions? You play Roblox or Minecraft? No. I should 3D print the archery guy from Planet Coaster. Well, that would be a good idea, other than me not having the STL file for it and not sure I'd be able to 3D print it. I had a lot of look actually, and there is the mermaid statue from Planet Coaster as an STL file, so you could print that. Obviously, you couldn't sell them or anything. Is there an easy way to get rid of villagers for Animal Crossing? No. Not really, no. Kind of sit and wait. Oh, and amiibo cards to kick them out. Use an amiibo card to get somebody else to come in, but no, there's no easy way really. What the hell's this bit of bar doing here? Oh, is that? Ah, it's part of the fence, isn't it? Jeez. Those. What's been your favourite game that you've played outside of the channel? Ocarina of Time. Yours is Miora's Mask. Yeah, Ocarina of Time. Mine is definitely my most favourite game. How's Summer in Mara coming? I did those first few videos. I haven't seen anything in a while. I doubt I'll cover it again, Felix. It was a bit samey. It was more of a just like a little preview look, really. I'd have covered this if it kept my interest, but it didn't, unfortunately. I've been quite a while last few weeks. This afternoon I had a bad turn and my mum has bought me some cold ginger beer for the nausea and he's cooking me pizza. Yo, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Nearly. I hope you feel better soon. But yeah, pizza and ginger beer sounds good. Amiibo cards like gold does. Legitimate ones are, yeah. Plenty of foam amiibo cards available. Wait, how are you building this? Is this Animal Crossing because I see bells in the corner? No, this is Planet Zoo. The bells in the corner are something I've turned on to show donations. Well, I can turn them off though. What is that? A wood piece across the roof called? That one I've just put down? Wood beam large 4 meter. Hi, Janty. I hope you're doing well. Good doing. Good doing, Brad. Thanks. I'm good doing. I mean, I am good doing, to be fair. Steven's been helping me through it, so I appreciate it lots. Nice to just sit and chill with me, even though I'm mostly there. Okay, that's fine. As long as you're enjoying yourself here, do not worry. See now, let me know this now, because I will keep talking as if I'm not. But YouTube just flashed up that I was offline then. I don't think I am. I just think it's just a bit glitchy, right? I think I'm offline. No, it's telling me I can't connect to chat. How peculiar. Oh, what happens to that bit that I just put in there? Let's have a look. Glitched a little. Well, just me. No, it's me. It does that for some reason. It buffers for a few seconds, but YouTube's like, you're offline. I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't think I am. I think it's just a bit of buffering, just a little bit of buffering, little bit of buffering. Still hearing you in the UK? Oh well, there you go. Then. As long as I'm making it back home to the UK, that's all right. Yes, I caught a live one, not a fish. Hi, John. See, I've missed the stream for the past few days. Hope you're doing well. Doing well, Lauren. Thank you for asking. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Thanks for stopping by, making the effort. It's awesome to see so many friendly faces. Thinking that doesn't look supported enough. Put a beam in there. And there. Nicola busy at work? Everything opening back up? Nicola busier at work with everything opening back up in Ontario? Not really, no. We don't really have many COVID cases here in London, so that hasn't really increased with the restrictions releasing, because we did pretty well. Like, I imagine her regular day-to-day work might pick up a little bit now, because I think people have been quite scared to go to hospital. So I think now that the restrictions are lifting a little, she might find it, like, the day-to-day stuff, a little busier. Is Ontario having a summer? BC is raining. Yeah, I heard BC is getting a bit of downfall. Yeah, it's like 36 degrees here currently, and crystal blue skies. It's yep, that's a warm one. Nice here in Dudley. Still the only good things the road out. Oh, the zoo's fine. Alright, there we go. That's okay. Almost looks like that's been an addition to it, which I kind of like. So it kind of matches the view down here as well. Okay, question for anyone. Recently my subs on YouTube haven't matched my channel page. On Saturday, 67. Today, 57, but my YouTube page still says 69. Now we're having the same issue. I'm sorry to hear that you're losing subscribers, Play Koala. The dip might be just YouTube cleaning it up. Your YouTube studio number is accurate. Your YouTube channel page updates less often and slower. So yeah, the YouTube studio number is way more accurate. That's the one you should be looking at. So the IKEA Marcus chair, yes, I believe it is called the Marcus chair, and yes, I would recommend it. It's very nice, actually. It's got nice lumbar support. It's comfortable. It's certainly better than the gaming chairs that I've tried. The fact that it's like mesh on the back means the airflow is a bit nicer. Hey, Sisu. Point to say hi. I wish I could stay for a whole stream. Just got home to work early. Loving Planet Zoo stuff. Makes me want the game so badly. It's turned out great. Thank you, Sisu. Thanks for stopping by. I hope work goes well. Yeah. Thanks for all you do, everyone, and your streams are amazing. Thank you, Matthew. Glad you enjoy them. Right. So, what have we got in here? Currently, we need to fix this fence. Oh. And then you round to there can become null. There we go. Okay. Bye, Joking. John C. I'm not losing subs, but the studio has been going crazy and altering the sub analytics for 3 months now. Doesn't say I'm losing subs, but it's altering my stats to match whatever it falls to. Oh right, okay. Oh, bear in mind that the analytics, the studio, the minus number, that's compared to the previous 98 days as standard. So if that's where you're seeing that minus number, it's actually you've earned 10 less subs than you earned the previous 98 days, if that makes sense. But yeah, the studio number is the most accurate one. Have to go now. Bye. Cheers, Ruby. See you later. No one needs to take a nap. I know, bless them. Look, little nappies, nappy naps. Oh, they're chatting. Look. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, not bad. You? Yeah, I'm all right. How's your stripy butt? Here it is. Look. What do you think? Oh yeah, it's a good stripy butt. I'm just gonna go and put my head against this wall. That's all. Not sure if it's ever been addressed, so forgive me if I'm a bit behind. What happened to Zoo School? I just stopped playing the game so much, and Zoo Schools are incredibly long and difficult to do. And in general, the views for Planet Zoo weren't really good enough to warrant that sort of level of work put into a video, unfortunately. Like a fake wall feeder. A fake wall feeder is a very good idea. Like one of those like iron gate things that you fill up. That's a really good idea. Let's see if we can do something like that. There are some cute iron pieces in the game. Is the river from the habitat going to run throughout the zoo? It's definitely going to carry on. I don't know really. Yeah, I'm just kind of playing it by ear, to be honest. I'm excited to ride the new Princess and the Frog re-theme when it comes out, however many years. Slashmate will always hold nostalgic place in my heart, but I'm excited for the change. I'm very excited for the change, yes. I look forward to it whenever it happens. I think it's well needed. Metal? There's like little metal poles in the game. I just can't think what they're called. Maybe they're fence pieces. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Got it. Hello there. Hi, my Sky. I would obviously pimp my habitat back. Yeah, that was good fun. Again, no real plan. To be honest with you, Planet Zoo right now is a couple of live streams a week, and I'm happy with that right now, and I can't see myself particularly aiming for more. So any series you miss, I'm sorry, but I wouldn't particularly get your hopes up. Hey, Talent. So, yeah, I'm just looking at that. That's doing height wise. Oops. One by one if we need to. Yeah, we'll do one by one. Way too tricky to try and line all that up. There we go. Much easier. One's Mondays go in. Mine is exhausting and warm and hot and stressy because I'm trying my hardest to put together a swing slide set before Xander comes home. How do you think all these small details? Do you look at pictures or zoos, or do you naturally think like that? No, a lot of. I mean, some stuff just comes naturally, but a lot of it is referencing real life zoos. Yeah, you get a lot of inspiration from those, and sometimes it's just people suggesting ideas in the chat. For instance, I wouldn't have built something like this had it not been suggested. It's a very good idea. I must go. I'll be around for stream tomorrow. Oh, good stuff, Sissy. We'll see you then. Thanks for stopping by. If there's a couple of decent DLC updates, would you consider going back to Azuri Gardens? There will be no more DLC for Planet Coaster. What hotkey are you pressing so you don't press the check mark at the place of an item? And you can just click anywhere on the screen. Oh, I'll click this grass. How's it get going? Looking forward to watching the rest of the stream tonight. Bye everyone. Good luck with the playthrough. Thank you, Savannah. We'll get there with it. We'll get there with it. Well, Harry Geekism series was Tropico 6 beta. I think part of the charm was it was beta version with the occasional ship going beyond. It was crazy, right? It's a shame that didn't do better than I thought it would, actually, Tropico. Really didn't do well on the channel at all, and I don't think the game particularly sold very well. I think whether it was just because it was basically the last two Tropicos, you know, like they really didn't do much new stuff apart from like landmarks. They added landmarks, didn't they? And I didn't really particularly enjoy that feature, to be honest. Maybe that was it. It was just features that people didn't particularly enjoy. Well, that makes a really resounding thud. It gets placed, or that last one did anyway. Does Planet Coaster have a water ride expansion? No. Hi Sarah, how's it going? We've been doing it in Planet Zoo. Oh no, the whole charm of Azuri Gardens was that it was rides and animals, and I really don't see rides ever coming to Planet Zoo. I'll happily be proven wrong, but no, I'm hoping they don't try and get on this bedding. Yeah, has it come a little bit further out maybe? Because I kind of just want this to look like straw. I feel it's going to start clipping through. I'm hoping they don't try and like clip onto it. What do you think will the next DLC for Planet Zoo? No idea. The leak said Oceania, which would be kind of cool, I guess. Kangaroos and stuff, koalas. That'd be kind of neat. It's still just more mammals, though, isn't it? And then they did say that there's, and then the leak also says there's going to be a fish pack a little after that. So if the leaks are true, which so far they always have been, that'd be cool. That'd bring me back in, I think. Fish, aquariums. That would bring me back into the game a bit. I like an aquarium. Still haven't played the campaign mode. I really enjoyed Tropico 6, but I haven't played it any of the others. The DLC doesn't look good at all. I didn't even know they did DLC for it. I think some games just don't really lend themselves to DLC. You know, I know it's like the model now that everyone has to follow, but I don't know. I really don't think. I think a lot of the time it works. Like I don't think 2 Point Hospital required all the DLC it got, like at all. I found it all to be really quite dull. Sorry, buddy, I'm not actually putting it there. I'm just putting it there. Streaming's reason I've had to wire a phone charger in my pen workshop changed onto. You're welcome. Can I get a Geekism pen now? Like, not too sure how many times I've got to ask. Need to explain that one. Does he? What does he need to explain? He needs a wire a phone charger into his pen workshop so that he can watch me on his phone while he's making pens in his workshop. Why does that one need explaining? That makes perfect sense to me. Let it go. Oh, that's why? Hold on. That one clips through, but the other one doesn't. Oh, because of the wall, of course. Okay, well that's fixed then. We just do that on this side as well. Oh, rewire it. Right, I see. That makes sense there. Well, it doesn't. But yeah, I understand where you were thinking from. Yeah, that looks cool, I think. Does that look cool? Looks a bit like barbaric, but I quite like that though, that it's a bit old school. I feel that these spikes at the top probably need to not be there. So if we click all of the top rows there, we'll just bring them down so it's a smoother bar at the top. Right there, that's better. And actually, it's sticking out a bit. It's probably more realistic rather than them all clipping. Yeah, there we go. So that's where they get fed. It isn't, but you know, looks like it is. Now, I can't remember. Are we going as far as having like cut-off spots here for animals? I can't remember what we've done. See there, yeah, we have. Look, we've got a separate unit there. It's just fake, but we have there, and we do in here as well, don't we? Like all of this can be closed off if it needs to be. So, eastern leopard. And I think we did it with these as well, didn't we? Like, there's an area, and that can be cut off, and that can be, and like that can be cut off as well. Yeah. Actually, we never quite made that. Look. I know I'm being very quiet and not making interesting stream chatter. I just wanted to pull that there. Who has escaped? A dangerous fiend, apparently. A vagabond, a ruffian. No longer escaped. Oh my goodness me, I just want to click the 3 pieces that are here. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god. 1. Just want to move that into the middle. Literally all I want to do. 2, 3. What do you think of Pascal from Animal Crossing? He's awesome. I love his things he comes out with. I've tried making a Geekism pen, but not managed to get it right. I'll keep you posted and let you know when it's on general sale. Cool. I've absolutely no problems paying for it, of course. I just want one. And then I need to find a way of like laser etching the word Geekism onto it, so it's not just the colours. Oh, I'm giving up with that. That's fine. It's done. There wasn't one there, and there needs to be. So yeah, so we do need to have a separate spot for them here. Long time talker, first time talker from Minnesota. Love your channel, Chauncey. Just wanted to say thanks for the hours of entertainment. D-Source, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for taking the time to say hello as well. I miss much? No, not much now. Watch my favourite YouTube on my birthday. Happy birthday, Colin. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching. Did you ever try Jurassic World Evolution? Yeah, plenty of Jurassic World Evolution content on the channel already. Always worth having a look. Let's see if we've covered something. Excuse me. Okay, so there are like big doors in this, right? If I spell it right. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna cheat. We're not gonna cheat. Well, yeah, we're gonna cheat. I'm gonna put that there. Okay. Tone that colour down. Can we not change the edge colour of that? It's always white. Wow. And we're not going to put it there. We're going to do this. Actually, no, we are going to put it there. Okay. And then we're going to go back to our pillars. You want to call them? No, beam, isn't it? Beam. Here we go. They, I imagine, are going to be a bit too intense. Actually, no, we could maybe use those. I'm going to make it like a fenced area for them to be locked away in. But if it's needed. Painted one, there we go. That's the one that we want. Shoo up a shooby doo. Is this one alright here? It does not look comfortable at all, does it? It lies down. It gets up. It lies down. I just want it stuck in a bit of a loop. I'm gonna move it. And you as well, come on. Next species is all oceania, then there may be some birds. New Zealand doesn't have any native mammals except bats. No, I don't think we're gonna get birds just yet. I think we'll get Oceania Pack, which will just be mammals again. And then we'll get a bigger announced expansion that's fish aquariums. Oh my god, I just put that copy in a box. A boxy? Okay. What's the point of the garage area thing? For them to have somewhere to sleep at night. As far as the game is concerned, they don't need it, but all zoos will have multiple areas that they can close off if they need to. So, for instance, here maybe if the Okapi had a fawn, had a baby, mother and baby could be put into this area for a little while because a lot of the time males can get aggressive. Or maybe they want to get them into this area while they clean the place. Maybe they need to separate one who's not well, that kind of thing. So yeah, if you actually look at like videos or pictures of zoos backstage, there's always like multiple areas that they can section off and say, right, if we need to, X animal, Y animal can go in there. The game doesn't need it at all, but we go for sort of level of a slight level of realism, I suppose, that we aim for. So what we're going to do is take those there that they can open up and shut, and then we're also going to put some on the back here for getting animals in and out in the first place, right? And whilst the outdoor ones can be painted brown so it looks nice for the people, the inside ones can just be grey. Perfect. When did you leave Canada? I haven't. The last time I really shine even more so about, yeah, exactly. They really like their space, don't they? The last time I did leave Canada was February. February, that's crazy. God, it feels like forever ago. And it was literally a couple of months, really. Yeah, I was in the UK when coronavirus was affecting 100 people in Wuhan, and everyone was like, "It's never gonna get here." Pretty crazy to think, I really don't like that big white stuff there. We're gonna have to cover that up. We're gonna have to do something about that. Oh, did I not duplicate that? Did I just move it? Easy chance. These months go by slowly. They sure do at the minute, eh? Wow. That's better. I don't mind having like a bit of trim there where like the metal has to be, but that's much nicer. It's covered up. And really, like these should all have trims on them, really, shouldn't they? More likely about to say next month, if they'll allow me, that is. So where are you now? And do you live in the States? Remind me. I'm pretty sure you have told me your situation, but I can't remember what it is. Blah, blah. Dinner time. That was Blanco for dinner time. Feels like time is flying to me. Just started home office when really it's been 3 months. Oh, really? Well, I haven't particularly noticed a massive change in the passage of time. It's just that when I said then the last time I was in Canada, last time I was in England was February, I just realised that actually that doesn't seem that long ago. Yeah, look at that. You flew a couple of thousand miles to hang out in Blackpool. Yeah, exactly. Going to have some fun times in Blackpool. Is there an Okapi cutout? No. There is zero Okapi signage. Thinking something would look nice on there. These, I'd love some more patterns of these. I think these are really good, but I think you change the colour of them. Actually, full on, aren't they? Isn't it like a shield or something? I don't know. There's literally a shield there. I can't remember what we've actually got piece-wise. Oh, Pangolin is just East Asia, right? Okay. I mean, the zebra print isn't a million miles off because they do have black and white stripes, right? So there's no shield. Oh yeah, there is shields. Yeah, there we go. I think there's something like that in the game. Are they colorable? Yeah, okay. Right now, there are 2 flights per week. They're incredibly expensive, and I need to ask the US consulate to see what the protocol is. Right, so I'm in southern China, been here for years and years, but you want to get back to the US. Is there a reason why you want to get back to the US like now? Because looking at both of them, I'd stay in China. Trying to build what I thought was a simple roof and plank, it's taking forever. Yeah, you get used to it, I guess. But yeah, it ain't a quick process. Do you have any rational fears? I used to have a fear of pigeons. Used to have a real phobia of pigeons. But then when, so just before my son was born, I didn't want to, is that too many? That's too many, isn't it? I didn't want to sort of risk sort of passing the fear onto him, I guess. So I went for therapy. So no longer fear the pigeon. So I don't anymore. So no, other than that, no, I don't really have one. I don't know Okapi if they're unless they're from the Okapi region of France. Otherwise, they're just sparkling, yeah, giraffes maybe. Is a good one, I guess. Yeah. Sparkling horses, maybe. Yeah. No 3D printings. Oh no, no problem with them now. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of them. I'm not going to go and grab one. But yeah, no real issues with them now. Sure, these colours stay relatively subdued. Not sure anyone would say they're a fan of pigeons. No, well, I mean, no, I disagree with that actually, because I go to a convention every year where a couple of weeks before, the same venue has a pigeon fanciers weekend that has about 12,000 people attend. So there are some people who are really into pigeons. Rumours about it does look a little bit like that. Ruben, yeah. Petrified of frogs and toads, and so is my great grandmother who died before I was born. I mean, that's more of an acceptable one, I suppose. You know, they're I don't know. It's just weird, though, isn't it? You're just going to a pigeon convention? No, not at all. Although that often is the cure, though, right? Is sort of getting thrown in. Oh, I like that. It's subtle, but I like it. So the last thing really to do here then is to carry this fence on all the way around. I would say otherwise it's almost done. Flies them, he loves them. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, pigeon fancier. It's a really popular thing. I'm terrified irrationally of those big moths. The flooding technique, yeah, is that it? Just like being like desensitized to it? Looking at my mother's slippers. Living in India, it's a weapon. Yeah, mine was my grandmother was the back of the airbrush. She'd comb your hair, and if you wriggled, she'd turn it around and plop you with the back of it. Terrible, really, now, isn't it? I don't believe in corporal punishments at all, but geez. My generation was probably the last one to really get a good hiding. What's the shortcut for angle snap off? I'll tell you when I find it. Isn't it weird? Like I can't space. There we go. Like when I'm asked what the buttons are, I couldn't tell you, but like I have to go through them all to find them. Space snap turns angle snap on and off. Monkey Lee said, "I'm terrified of most bugs." Yeah, you're basically bladders, yeah. Terrified of balloons, or them popping, or being in people's hands. Globophobia, that's right, yeah, it is globophobia. I know that because I spent years working as a kids entertainer. And it would often come up at kids' parties. Fear of balloons. Supposedly works, but I'm claustrophobic and have MRAs every once a year, and it's gotten worse. Excuse me. I wonder if it's almost like placebolic in that, like it only really works if you think you're getting that therapy. Does that make sense? Like you can have an MRI and it doesn't really affect it, but if you went somewhere and they were like, "This is a treatment for fixing claustrophobia. You are going to go into this machine," and you know. I must think, not to take anything away from the placebo effect, it's a very powerful effect that genuinely works, I think. But I wonder if that's a little bit like that. Nobody's ever gonna notice. A rational fear of silverfishes. I don't see them very often, you know. Indy. Indiana. Realised she was being very quiet and not in here. Indy. What's the info? You settle right there. You settle in here. Good girl. Right, know what you're up to. All right. So now we've got to take the concrete that we're using here. Follow this. Are we talking about phobia? Yeah, somebody asked me what my phobia was, and I said I used to have a phobia of pigeons, but I got cured of it. And then yeah, we were just talking about other people's. I don't want to talk about that. Other people's. I remember reading a book as a kid that mentioned silverfish, and I don't know whether they're less common in the UK or not even available in the UK. It's available, you know, not even a thing in the UK at all, or maybe they go by a different name. But I remember reading this book and being like, "What the hell's a silverfish?" and asking my mum, and mum was like, "What it was now? It's a Philip Ridley book." What a silverfish is? They're like a bug. I mean, it's just a bug. I usually find them like around the back of the toilet, right? You know, they like it damp or something. I like it damp. He's petrified of revolving door. My mom's not a massive fan of revolving doors. Little grey bugs have tails. When you poke them, they jump. Yeah. Silverfish are really common in the UK. Yeah, maybe it's just the sort of thing that we never saw then, I guess. Because, like I say, I showed my mum this book and I was like, "What's a silverfish?" She was like, Mum used to do that a lot. I'm not a massive fan of that, but I'll live with it. And so in India, silverfishes are a delicacy as fish. No, that's not. Yeah, there's a different thing. These are little. The silverfish are about that big, I guess. And they're sort of silver and thin, and they have a little tail. This is a black one, 5 times the size as usual. Ugh. I had to Google what a silverfish was. I've never seen one before. Never seen one in the UK either. No. What are your DLC wishes? I don't really have a DLC wish, Peter. Okay. So we can come here, edit barrier. All of this can now be nulled. I'm sure India has its fair share of terrifying insects. Silverfish DLC. Yeah, I would love to put a silverfish tank in my park. So I'm tempted to use like a fence one here and having another sort of similar animal on the other side, you know? Like having like a little ungulus area. That would make sense. Yeah, here might be a problem because that's a straight line, isn't it? So there. Not quite. Which animal do you want in the game? There's no animal I want in the game, Peter. Bongos. Yeah, bongos is a good one. Could put some bongos there. Bongos bingo. So which of these is least offensive? Probably chain link, isn't it? Yeah. We have cows walking and pooping everywhere, but not many terrifying insects or terrible diseases. Terrible diseases, but not terrible insects. Oh, right, I thought you'd have your fair share of nasty bitey things over there with the heat. Guess not, eh? Don't know if we get silverfish or fish moths that live mostly in dark cupboards and eat your blankets books. Yeah, I think that might be a similar thing. I don't know. I think some zoos in real life are designed like that. Yeah, with yeah, Ungulates again. No, I think most are actually because they'll have staff who are sort of specialists towards that animal. You know, are you planning on putting in a zoo next? Some sort of primate? No, I don't think so. I think we'll do that. I think we'll have. Oops, we'll just have a random bit of fence there. I think we'll. Guess he's back again. What did I miss? Hi, Brads. You've come and gone like 3 times today. No, it's fine. But yeah. So I think if we come down this way, and we just go a straight line for a bit. Right. So let's have a look. We've got Okapi there. What other animals have we got? Animal trading. Can't say anyone else. Can't say if I have issues. No, I'm always quiet. Sorry, I'm working on looking at replacing my audio interface. I think it's on the way out. It's making me quiet. Simsley, see you around. Thanks for stopping by. So what have we got? What have we got? Camels. Bongos. I think bongos is a good shout. Have a little look at bongo. So they're from Africa. I mean, pretty much the same animal, right? Like, pretty much the same animal. That should be a pretty easy one to put into place, I think. Okay, so Umbongo, they drink it in the Congo. Did they not? So how about then? What can we do different here? We've got a viewing area and a raised viewing area. So how about we do like a peninsula? Possibly put bongos and okapis together. Oh, in the same. They would work. They would totally work. In fact, I think. How about we do? Good evening, our base. How's it going? How about we do like a thing that comes in like this? To come and see the bongos, you know, like a covered thing with glasses along the sides, so you can really sort of get in there and see their habitat. That'd be neat. Did you ever try the Zoo cartoon game for the Xbox? Yeah, it was rubbish. It's on PC now as well. It's not great. It's been a while since I caught the stream. How's it? It's great. It's great. Thanks, Arbase. I've got my own office. Look. Not that you can tell. But behind here, I've got an office. Look at that, blank wall with nobody in it but me. Look, here's a tour. There's my monitor. There's literally nothing in here. There's the kitchen. There's literally just a computer desk and me. And it's bliss. Bliss, I tell thee. Although we are raising some money for some cool furniture to make a nice backdrop. Yeah. You put animals together even when it says the animals don't mix with others. So I don't think the game tells you, does it, that animals won't mix with others. I think it tells you animals that are enriched. But that doesn't mean that it won't go with anything. That means that it won't benefit from being with anything, right? It doesn't say that it won't go with anything. Unless it tells you here. No, I think bongos would be okay. You need to mix them together, but I'm not going to. I'll keep them separate. I think Frontier released someday a sort of Planet Waters with full aquatic animals and water parks. That seems like a weird mix. I'd like. Part of me would like a water park game. I worry whether there's enough of a game there. You know. I don't know. Oh, how about then? I tell you what, because there'll be something else. This is quite a big space here. How about this area that we've got there in the middle is actually for viewing 2 animals, right? and then we have and the building, right? The building can come. Okay, so we'll have another big building here, but this building can do 2 animals. This will look proper zoo-like. Okay. Like that. Alright, so we'll take that, get rid of it, and then for now, we'll just throw all this into chain link. Steel mesh, that'll do. You can mix over all the requirements are similar. Yes, of course, yeah. Connect the river. I think that's exactly what I'm thinking, yeah. So I've already got the space here for where it needs to join. We need to do some terrain work. But what I'm thinking is we have this river sort of meander through 2 different habitats. See much super in my handsome jean pockets. Send hell. Oh, I'll stop you buying a beer, won't it? Right, this looks like here. I mean, all this can be tweaked. There we go. What happened to Parkgasm? So Parkgasm was rebranded as Park Scoop, and it was going to become like a news and hints and tips channel for the Orlando parks, and then Corona happened, and all the parks shut. So I put it on the back burner while we look at other projects for a while. But yeah, planning for it to come back as a hints and tips and news channel for the Orlando parks. House idea is what zoos actually do. Yes, yeah. Congo buffalo house with other houses from species from side to side. Yeah, definitely. I do think we're going to have a bit of a shift here then, because what I think we'll do is we'll maybe open up the back of these so as it's like a corridor, you know, rather than it being a separate building, and we'll move the staff entrance round to it, and we'll have a big house here that looks after ungulates this side, and then maybe the other side of it can open up into like a savanna or something for some Gerafigs and blue flues and stuff like that. Wonder if the viewing area could be. Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it could be. I've got a feeling this isn't going to be a particular busy part of the zoo, though. It's kind of my logic behind it. So let's just flatten. I'm going to finish up in 10 minutes, by the way, folks. I've really want to get this thing done before Xander gets home. So I'm going to go and crack on with that. So the problem with this is we are going to have some sort of bridge across here, I think. Disney Food Blog, yes. So Disney Food Blog, very much inspiration behind it, but less focus on the food, and you're not just Disney, basically. Yeah. So we'll do similar sort of content to Disney Food Blog, but covering Universal and Busch Gardens and SeaWorld as well. But it's on an indefinite hiatus until the world's not on its arse. So. On the other side, you could put Thompson and our Springbok, and they work well together. Yeah, they would want a bit more space, though, wouldn't they? And aren't they more of like a savanna-y kind of animal? I don't know what else can go in here, to be honest with you, but okay. Warthogs in there. Oh yeah, warthogs would kind of fit, right? The big thing here really is joining all this up, and I don't want to tackle that today. In fact, I don't really want to tackle anything else today now. I suppose I could kind of come in and start working on this. Yeah, so that's like the rough basis there. But what we'd actually do is take all of this out. And pause the game so these little dudes don't run off. Get rid of that. Keep that. Get rid of these beams here. My 650 followers on my theme park Instagram now. Oh, that's awesome, Brad. Do you know what? I've just started using Instagram a bit more for the 3D printing stuff. It's not something I've really looked at before, but I'm enjoying it. To be honest, I'm enjoying posting pictures. And like figuring out some cool hashtags and all that sort of stuff. That made me sound really old then, didn't it? Figuring out your groovy hashtag, kids. So what I'm thinking is we need to get rid of all of this, right? And then duplicate this. Now this architecture beam, is there one of these without a base on it? Yeah, here we go. Yes, that one. Because that really needs to support the building. Springbok, ostrich, and gemsbok were they're more harried than the safari. Yeah, okay. Alright, well we'll definitely take a look at that. Okay. So now if we take this, put those there. So it stops them toppling off. And then we need to work the door into that as well, don't we, really? Which I'm not too fussed about doing just now. What's your third 3D printing Instagram, or is it private? No, not at all. It's Geekprint YT. The YT for YouTube, but yeah, Geekprint YT. You'll find that. Haven't put so much on there this week because I haven't really printed anything this week. Right. Sorry, I missed some chat then, didn't I? Keep us on specialized after 2 animals. Yeah, read that. When we visited Disney Florida a few years ago, I watched a ton of their videos. It wasn't for them, I wouldn't have known about Fast Passes or the Disney app. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Disney food blog's great. Really good. Remove one piece of the chain fence. You can smooth the river base and put the fence back. Oh yeah. Oh no. 100%. Just Silver. That's exactly what we need to do. I'm just not. I don't want to do it yet. But yeah, no. This will all be smooth, and it'll be one river, and there'll be just like water flowing through the chain. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you for the stream. I have to go. Thank you, Peter. Thanks for stopping by, friend. Follow Jonty. Thanks, Brad. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, so now this whole thing, you and all of you, and all of you, and all of you, and all of you, and you, and you, and you, and you. Oh, and you. No, not you. You are all. I realise that piece is a little off there, but you're all going to come with me on a journey. Right, there we go. So, ooh, and those do a little as well, don't they? That one. If you put one of the vertical bars on each side, it will look like a gate. Yes, but what I would like is that I would like this gate not to have to be here. So I would like to reroute that gate over to here. But that's a bit of work. So I'm not going to worry about that just yet. But I'm just trying to think about how this works. What I'm thinking is this whole thing can just be one long strip of stables, basically. Quite realistic, that, I think. And then the fronts can go similar, and then we can have 2 more animals here. I think we will carry on there next week, if that's okay. Next episode, which will be Wednesday, because in the meantime I'm going to go and put together this farm, this kids swing play area thing that's driving me insane. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I've enjoyed myself today. Thanks for being here. We'll put the keeper in there as well. Yeah, exactly. We'll make the whole space so that it's all self-contained. I think that'll work quite well. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. We will see you tomorrow for some Animal Crossing, and then we're back in Planet Zoo Wednesday. Love is all to bits. Until then, be good.